Well, well, well. Here I am, once again, in Railroader. Hello, friends. Hey there, Commander, Kitty R, Raptor, Big Bad John. We are finally live and playing some more of this beautiful, fantastic game. So, we are picking up essentially from where we were last night. The Lime Train was being commandeered by a wild Midland to run up to Appalachia Junction. I'm sorry, not to Appalachia Junction, Appalachia proper. So we're going to go ahead and get that one rolling here. And, you know what? We'll just tell it to stop at Appalachia Junction, Cochrane, and Appalachia Depot. Oh, go the other way. Train, you're going the wrong direction. I need you to go reverse, because I do not know directions. So, we're here. We're doing our thing. We currently have a couple of trains under AI that we're dealing with. We're going to go ahead and get some trains rolling, though. Midland and others should be joining in a little bit to give everyone kind of a up to speed of what we're currently up to. So we just got to Appalachia proper. We've got trains rolling. We got the passenger train at Cochrane currently. And then the other one is at Barker's. Is it stopped? It's stopped. Why is it stopped at Barker's? Let's get that fixed now, shall we? So that will then make us some money. And we are currently trying to pay down, once again, the debt. So the railroad's currently at 66 grand in debt. We are trying to get back down to zero because Angry has made decisions that hurts him in the long run, and we need to make sure that we have money. Midland is now showing me up by being able to have no debt and lots of money, which is terribly sad because it makes me look bad. We can't let the Midland make me look bad, so we will have to fix that then, shall we? So we're here, we're doing our thing. We're gonna try to keep running trains. And we also do have an interchange turnover coming up in about an hour and a half. Still not sure how long we're gonna stream tonight, but we will be streaming either way. So let's just start hopping over to places and see what's going on. Looks like number 5 is down here at the sawmill. And it's building a train that can go to the interchange. Oh, shit, there's a lot of cars going to the interchange. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I know where we're going to start, because I don't like this track being filled up. So, let's grab the switcher. And we're going to go ahead and start switching out this lovely, lovely set of cars. Hopefully everyone's having a good night. People are doing what they want, doing different things, you know. And apparently I ended up in the recording channel on Discord as opposed to the streaming channel because Tultry's here. Hello, Tultry. If he can hear me.
Oh.
There he is.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were streaming until you did the @ here.
Yeah, I kind of planned this poorly, so, you know, here we are.
It's like Zim's gonna join us soon, looks like.
Nice. And Midland will be joining soon. I just had dinner with Midland.
Oh. Yeah, how was track day?
Track day, parts of the EBT are no longer what they were. That is the vaguest I can be.
Cool.
But, yeah. I'm currently over at the sawmill because I noticed that stuff was getting switched out.
Yeah, I was stopped there when we stopped last night, so
Okay.
I
Do
can
you,
pick back up there.
okay, yeah, I just started moving stuff around there because I've got a passenger train inbound. That I was like,
Yeah, I apologize for blocking the
no,
line.
you're good. I was just like, hey, let's go check the route. And I was like, that could be problematic. So, I'll at least get you out of the little, I'm going to call it the gully for lack of a better term, with the number 5. So it's picked up the
I should
cars
only
that
have one string of cars left, right? Just take
are.
out of the sawmill.
Yeah, I'm grabbing those already for you. But feel free
Thank
to
you.
take over whenever you're ready. Because we've also got a couple of AI trains running that I probably need to babysit a little bit. Like, there's a Berkshire on its way to Fontana Lake, and there is a, how do I want to put this? There's two passenger trains about to hit each other, but I've got them diverted enough that, you have taken over, I see. So, I will let you continue to handle that. Just once you get that switched out, just head back to Bryson because that string of log cars that's at the sawmill dump is all ready to go to Bryson. At least it should be. Yeah, there it is. So we'll let Tall Tree work on that. Meanwhile, we've got our yard that's starting to fill up over here at Bryson for stuff that needs to go east. So we'll probably start getting some trains rolling with that sooner rather than later. But I want to just make sure that our traffic jam that's rapidly approaching at Appalachia Junction doesn't become a problem. So what we'll do, because we've got this passenger train coming through, that's lined, and we're going to go ahead and have that go there. We're just going to go ahead and put this other freight that Midland was bringing up with the lime train in the siding at Hemingway. Meanwhile, the Burke is almost to the end of track down there, but it's not quite. So, and Taltry's got the sawmill under control. That passenger train's there. And then if we go back over to the East Silva paperboard, that also needs to be worked on. So we'll start with this, I suppose, and we'll kind of figure out from there what's going on. So, we'll just get started then, and we'll continue to babysit our train as we need to. Alrighty. And hopefully everyone's having a good night. Hopefully people in the chat are in good spirits. As I just mentioned, I just had dinner with Midland. So that was nice to see him for a little bit. And let's see, there's a couple of these cars that need to go back into paperboard, right? Yes. So let's go ahead and move those out of the way. Because then eventually we'll need to get the pulpwood cars out, switch those around. And then I think there's more cars at paperboard we need to put in. So we'll see what happens here. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get this backed up. So we may have Zam going to join us here. having a little fun with the whistle or the horn. I've also had a few drinks tonight, so once again, you get Angry, who's in a good mood, good, happy mood.
Hello.
Ah, it's him! It's the Zamus of Zims.
That's me.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the Chaos Party.
Happy to be here. Hey, am I allowed to violate Rule G?
Yes. I'm already violating it, baby. We gotta keep going then. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and
Hell
get
yeah.
that here. I need to get that coupler. Okay. So, Zim, we've got quite a mess on our railroad right now.
Well, it's your railroad, of course there is.
Yes. Shut up.
Why am I in a passenger car?
Why are you not in a passenger car?
I'm behind number 8, apparently.
Well, congratulations on being behind number 8.
Cool, where do you want me?
So there's a couple of things. Let's see. You know, after I say how terrible things are, that is a damn good question. So, number 1 down at Bryson needs to go up to Appalachia Junction, drop off the cars at the coal mine, and then number 1 needs to run light down to Appalachia proper and get stored in the engine house because it is now the Appalachia switcher.
So number 1, Pole Ghost, Robinson Gap. Why is there a Bryson polling tower car?
Because Midland had claimed it and was going to move it to Appalachia.
So I need to rename it to Appalachia?
Yes.
Okay. Appalachia polling tower.
Because I'm also dealing with Midland had taken the Lime train, which is now currently parked at Hemingway, because he wanted to move the maintenance away cars there, along with. Oh wait, hold on. That car actually may be for Bryson. I will check that momentarily. I just need to come to a stop with this cut to cars here. So if we look at, okay, so that's leaving Appalachia Junction. Okay, yeah, we already have a car of coal for Appalachia coaling tower. So that one that you have is indeed for Bryson. It just needs to be dropped off.
Okay. There's a switcher for Bryson, right?
Correct. That switcher is currently under the control of Tultree, and it is at the sawmill.
Why is it at the Whittier sawmill?
It's at Whittier Sawmill, yes.
That makes sense. All right, I'll just put this in the yard. Also, why are there empty hoppers going to Silva Interchange?
I'm not sure off the top of my head. Oh, they might have been from the Appalachia Junction expansion.
Oh, okay. I clear out of Bryson once I drop that car.
Yes.
Cool.
Do you mean Appalachia?
No, I'm in Bryson.
So then how would you be clear to Bryson if you're already in Bryson?
Out of Bryson, sorry.
Oh. So I'm currently taking care of a meet between a passenger train and a freight. There will be a passenger train inbound from Hemingway. So once that comes in, then you're clear.
Gotcha. It's just you, me, and Tultree on stream too, right?
Correct. Midland will be joining soon. I just had dinner with him.
Oh, nice.
So. Love how the chat's like, everyone's just happy to have Angry in a good mood. I appreciate that, friends. I do.
Yeah.
Because if Angry was really
I'll
angry, oh man.
Nice. I'll have to pick your brain. My wife and I are planning to do like a, I guess like a log weekend. We're gonna hit up Western Maryland Scenic and East Broad Top.
Nice.
Because I mean, she has found her way to be interactive with my hobby, and that's dinner trains.
Mm-hmm.
She likes dinner trains. And we have a $100 gift card to Western Maryland, and I really want her to see East Broad Top. So,
Well, there you go.
you know, if you're gonna drive 7.5 hours, what's 2 hours more?
Exactly. Exactly. Especially
you guys
when
are thinking of
Broad
starting
Top.
dinner trains, right?
Oh, we have dinner trains. We just haven't announced them yet.
Gotcha.
In fact, there's a dinner train that the famed Mark Huber may be at. If the plans come together in ways that may happen.
Oh, during the NNGC?
Nope. Well, actually,
Oh.
yes. But, yes, more on that will be coming soon to a theater near you on video
Nice.
cassette.
Well, I know I'll see all you guys during the National Air Gauge. I just haven't decided if I'm staying with you guys or staying up at Pittsburgh.
Now, I will say that because I actually work for the Broad Top, I will be at the Broad Top the week of the convention, especially the day that all the convention people come down to the Broad Top.
Yeah, I figured. We'll take pictures for you.
Yeah. I can live vicariously through all y'all.
We'll get you a t-shirt.
Damn right you will.
Well, yours will have Zoidberg on it, as already established.
Good. Yes. And a reminder for those in stream, yes, we are trying to pay down the debt. We're currently at 66,000 with 777 in the bank.
That's every one of your streams.
Well, yes. But we're really going to do an honest day's work to try and get the debt paid down. So that means no more locomotives. That means we gotta play nice. We can't just bin stuff for the sake of binning it. You know, we have to be somewhat responsible. Which I know is truly a horrifying thought, but it's what we're currently up against. But the fact that Midland's now in the positives is kind of unsettling.
What do you mean?
Because that means that I actually have to, pay attention to what I'm doing. And actually, I'm trying to beat him in money, and he's way ahead now.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, I was completely I didn't even know the loan thing was a thing in Railroader for a long time, and I finally caved and bought a big consolidation for the run up to Alarka once I got that expansion.
Nice.
Or up to Alarka Junction.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna paint the spoilers. I have the first prototype ES&D nuke car.
Nice.
And I was gonna finish painting that tonight, but I didn't really feel like it. So here I am.
Yeah, I felt like not playing this, and then until I did, and I was like, well, I got it now.
Yeah, I spent like all day fighting with the fucking stop valve.
Nice.
Do you work in the shop at Broad Top at all, or
no? I'm in the station.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, surprise! Angry works for the East Broad Top. So.
No, I don't. Was that a secret?
Surprise!
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I thought it had come up a couple times on stream before.
It's been carefully navigated on streams before. Now that the truth is out.
Well, I mean, you straight up said earlier, since you work there.
I kind of had to in that context, so, you know, haha.
You could have just been like, oh, I'll probably be busy with work. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Anyways.
But yeah, no. Steam engine maintenance is fun.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that part. That's the part I don't have to deal with. Okay.
Yeah, I ended up heating this thing up like 3 or 4 times, and I was putting so much force into it, I was moving the welding bench.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Great. But the engine's got to run at the end of the month, so...
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh shit, I don't know if that was public knowledge. Oh well.
Well, it's okay. We're a small but mighty YouTube channel.
Yeah, I didn't say when, and I didn't say what engine.
Exactly. But, yeah. Alright, so it looks like number 2 is finally on its way down from Hemingway. And number 6969, aka the Lime Train, is on its way up to Appalachia proper. So once that bitch gets in the yard, then you're good.
All right, I just finished holding and watering the the number 1, and advanced to the edge of Bryson.
Nice.
And then you have a lot of cars headed to Silva.
Yep, and I have a lot of cars to deal with at Silva too. So Toltry's trying to clean up East Whittier. I'm trying to clean up Silva, and then we'll start kind of tackling the yard at Bryson. Thankfully, we got a couple of Burks there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it's pretty sorted. You just got to put the train together.
Yeah, and it depends on how precision scheduled railroading we want to go at. You know, because we don't necessarily need to run the giant ass trains. We can break it up into a couple of sections.
Where's the fun in that?
I know.
What's the point of putting yourself in debt buying 2 if you don't run it?
Well, remember we got the Burks, and then the Burks got borked. So...
Yeah. I was there. I watched it happen in first person. I was standing in Bryson at the coaling tower, shuttling, what's the 060 number 5?
Yes.
Yeah, I just come back off the Walker branch and I saw it happen.
Well, number 5's not on the Walker branch, at least I don't think so.
Well, when I had just brought it off the Walker branch when the Burks wrecked.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Also, number 9's at 100.
Yep. So that one's going to be ready to roll. And number 6 is currently on its way down to pick up the cars at Fontana Lake, which it looks like it is now at.
Yeah, I mean, one Berkshire should be able to take that whole train back to Silva. It's not that bad of a grade.
Yeah. Well, the idea was to always have a Burke set up at like Bryson and one at Silva, or Dillsboro proper, if you will. That way, there's one that can handle eastbound trains and one that'll handle westbound trains for like the really long hauls.
Yeah, just gonna run them back. Not even turn them, just run them back and forth.
Yeah.
Because you can't turn them.
Correct.
Stupid.
Yeah. Well, I really hope at some point they redesign East Silva a little bit. Even just have a Y. That's all we need.
Does Andrews have a Y? I can't remember.
Well, I think Andrews has a turntable.
What, fit a Burke?
That's the other part of it, is we need stuff that'll handle Burks. Okay, so we're going to get that car, roll the train this way, get the other cars, and then shove them to the interchange, and then we can start worrying about pulpwood or the other interchange cars. Now I'm just talking out loud to myself.
That's fine.
And people are saying in the chat that Andrews does have a Y. So.
Oh, cool. All right, number 1's holding at a red signal at the west end of Bryson.
Excellent.
Oh, Lord. See, my problem with streaming Railroader is I have to remember what's public knowledge and what isn't.
Yeah, that's why I try to be very vague and very cryptic. Especially when you work for a railroad where lots of stuff needs to remain behind closed
No, I meant
doors.
about Railroader, but also, yes.
Yo, well, that too. Yes, we may know things, chat. Don't ask us what they are. Even we don't know.
Yeah, no, I get the feeling. I was in the shop when I don't know if you saw the announcement when we bought the Frisco mic.
Yep.
I was in the shop and the CMO called us all over and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And we're like, "I don't know." I'm like, and I crawled out of a smoke box to be here. I don't have my phone in there. Like I'm blackhead to toe. We don't know who, like it got posted and then it got taken down. But rail fans they saw it and spread it like wildfire. So at that point we were just like, "Well, I guess it's confirmed now." So, yeah.
Yep, now it's time for you to restore and run it on the main line.
That's, I guess, the plan. It's a big fucking engine for us.
Well, if anyone can handle it, you can.
Oh, absolutely. Our shop forces can handle it. Can our track?
That's what the upgrades are for.
Yeah. We have a lot of... It's all roughly ready to go. Also, I'd have to check the dimensions again. I don't think it'll fit in the engine house.
Really?
Yeah.
Guess you need to build a second engine house then.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. No, like when we got the those new 80-tonners from the Navy, like the reason they had to come through the shop is because with the horns on top, they didn't fit through the engine house.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
I mean, 3025 is our big engine, and SYs are not big. Like, they're shrimp compared to even like a USRA light Mikado. The red train's pulling into Bryson.
Alright, cool. Tultry, is the main still blocked at Whittier?
Yeah, and it will be for like another 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm just genuinely curious.
Green signal, highball.
But that game's not coming out anymore.
Oh my god.
It's on indefinite hiatus.
Yeah, just like Railroads Online Extended.
Whoa! Is that really happening?
Well, yeah, they're stopping support and shutting down their Discord.
Nice.
Well, I mean, Railroad Hume is actively trying to kill them.
You're not wrong. Alright, let's go ahead. And are there any other cars down here that need to go to the interchange? No. Okay.
I always love these 080s. They always look so
They're
cool.
honking locomotives. They're great.
I always wanted one of the, the Proto 2000s,
Mhm.
but I could never justify it. Actually, while I'm making poor financial decisions regarding model trains.
Oh?
Give me a minute. I'm doing some research while I'm moving. I'm keeping an eye on the speed. Fine.
Multitasking on a railroad? Shameful.
There we go. 080. What do you look like? Very different. Alright. Let's try this class. No. Yeah, because I just bought Western Maryland Shea number... It's going to be Shea number 4, and then I'm probably going to buy Shea number 5 when Broadway comes out with it this spring.
Nice.
I'm not going to buy 6, because I don't hit my wallet that much.
Alright, chat, we're 1,000 down now, so we are at 65,000. We're making progress, slowly but surely.
Yeah, I mean, the Western Maryland had 280s, or 080s, but the domes are different, the firebox is different. I think the drivers are different, might be a different size. And they're even more chunkers than the one in the game. I'll put it in a
Yeah,
recording channel.
I haven't
You
really
see.
gone down the rabbit hole too much of what each thing is based on or what the differences are of like, well, this is supposed to be an X, Y, or Z, but it actually has the assets of this, this, and this.
Yeah, this is a USRA 080. It looks a lot like the Proto 2000 model, but the Proto 2000 model is also a USRA 080.
Okay.
Hopefully they didn't pull a Railroads Online and literally just model an HO model down to the screw. I don't remember if I was seeing things, but
Let me pull that up here once we're stopped. Okay, let me take a look here. Ah, yeah. Big honkin' choo-choo. I love it. You love to see it. Okay, things are rolling. Pizza Bowly. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move this hopper out of the way up here. And then I think I'm going to take the cars that are bound for Silva Paperboard, switch them out. Wow, they're all fucked up with where they're supposed to go. That's fun. Okay, those make sense. That makes sense. String of power. Okay. We'll make this work. We will make this work.
oh yeah, I found the picture.
You found the picture.
Yeah, I found the picture. I will also put it in. I'm in too many servers.
Yeah, I need to like leave a handful of them.
Yeah, if you look at it, like the way the trucks are animated and a bunch of the other stuff, it's literally just an HO scale model.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. That's terrible. Jesus. Yeah, I'm thinking about violating Rule G a little bit more now. I think I should.
Oh, now that you had to see that?
Yeah, I might need to violate Rule G a little bit more.
So yeah, I'm done for the day, man. Dinner's already cooking. It's in the Instapot. Like, I don't have shit to do till like 9:30 when my wife gets home.
See, I've already had dinner. Other than a few emails I need to send tonight, which I could easily send tomorrow morning. Because they're not work emails, they're more of other stuff emails. Yeah, once I get this hopper car placed, I'm going to go and violate Rule G a little bit.
Nice.
And I invite you who are at home watching this stream, who are of legal age, to join if you so choose. But remember, kids, drink responsibly.
And for those of you that don't know, Rule G says you can't drink and operate a train. Oh man, I have apple pie moonshine upstairs.
Ooh. That does sound good.
It does, but like every time I think about apple pie moonshine, I'm super excited. Like I went to school at West Virginia University. Like I know what real apple pie moonshine
You know
is.
what the good shit is.
Yeah, if you didn't buy it out of some dude's truck at Walmart, like is it really real moonshine?
That's true.
I have to give credit. We don't do it anymore, but Great Smoky Mountain Railroad actually used to do a moonshine train down the Murphy branch.
Really?
And I did it. Yeah, I actually did it while I was stationed in South Carolina. They had this big like parlor car with a bar in the center, and they did a whole like catered like 3-course meal, and it was tastings of all the different moonshine flavors from this local distillery. And then you also got then they gave us all the fruit out of it at the end, and then there was also a bar.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like a 76-foot car, and I think there was 12 people, and we had our own waitress. It was
nice.
Awesome. If they had it still, I would definitely go do it again. Yeah, it went from Bryson to Nantahala.
Yes, CVK Studios, drinking half a glass of wine is a Rule G violation if you are currently operating a train. And whether it's a real train or a fake train, it still fucking counts. Yeah, once I couple up to these set of cars, I'm going to go and violate Rule G. Let's see here.
What are you drinking?
Some friends were over last week, and I got some beer dropped off. I've already had 2 beers, so I can't go for harder stuff.
I'll bring you some good drinks. I think that's going to be my contribution to the National Narrative Convention, because alcohol is super cheap on the base because there's no tax.
Nice. That would be very good.
Yeah, like they even do kegs. When I got married, we wanted to do an open bar, and they were like, "Yeah, it's going to be like $8,000, as a base price." And we were like, "Well, could we provide the alcohol?" They're like, "Yeah, then you have to pay $300 for the bartender." And we're like, "Cool." And then we went to the Navy base and just loaded up.
Nice.
Like everyone got fucking hammered for about $1,000.
Well, there you go.
I think we had like 169 people.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go grab my booze. I will be back. If anything happens to my train, it's all Zan's fault.
Yeah, that's probably true. Did he leave the throttle on and then leave?
I hope not.
Well, I'm watching his stream, and like it looks like the throttle's still on 12%. Where's SSRX 50?
Where are you, my lovelies?
Yeah, he left the throttle on like 12%.
I know I did.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to be gone longer.
No, I'm here, baby.
Okay.
The whole plan was for it to get rolling because it's all the way back at the interchange. I am back with a Kona Big Wave Liquid Aloha.
Oh, sounds good.
I will say I'm not a big fan of IPAs, but this was good.
Have you had the Kona like Golden Wave or something? I think it's called.
I have not had that one.
It's a blonde. Oh, buttery smooth.
See, depending on the season, I'm more of like a stout and porter sort of
Oh.
person.
I mean, to each their own.
I'm
but
sorry.
no.
I like to drink my bread. Thank you very much.
I mean, I guess. Shit. Throw the switch. Throw the switch. Throw the other switch.
Throw the lever, Kronk.
Wrong lever.
Yes.
Oh, that is not a 30-mile-an-hour curve. We need to pump the brakes. Nailed it. The flanges are only slightly bad.
Only slightly.
Who left this not line for the main?
Well, this was lined because all the trains are going down Alarka Junction, or down to Alarka.
Oh, do you want me to leave it line for Alarka then?
Yes, please.
Okay. See, I should have been like, why? You see, I saw a yellow signal and I was like, oh, that's weird, and then I just went for it. Thankfully, there's that like weird runaround track in Alarka.
Okay, that goes there, goes there, that goes there.
Am I taking this caboose to Alarka with me?
Yes, please.
Gotcha. Do you want the switch up to the mine, reline for the main once I'm up it?
Yes, please.
You got it. I like this 080, it's nice.
It is a fun locomotive.
I was like, oh, I really didn't use a ton of water, but I have 340 tons instead of the last time I went up to Alarka in my save, I had 2,300 tons.
Yeah, that would do it. Okay. Get these cars thrown. You know that moment where you just start having Fleetwood Mac playing in your head? You don't know why?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, that's happening right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's because me and another dude are trying to get a band put together, like guitar, keys, bass, drums, and we're trying to do songs that would work for where we live. And so we're trying to think of like stuff that people will know, but it's not necessarily like the same shit that everyone always plays. You know, so we're thinking like a mixture of like Billy Joel, Fleetwood Mac, Beatles, you know, like popular stuff, but not what you'd normally hear at a bar.
Alright. Well, see, I am tone deaf and can't keep a rhythm to save my life, so I wish you the best of luck, and I cannot help you in any way, shape, or form.
Well, I will say as a professional musician, I feel bad for you. But, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. That's my best Forrest Gump right there.
Yeah,
let's see.
Like, my wife and her family are, like, audiophiles, and they love, like, you know, speakers and do all this. Like, her dad used to do, like, stereo competitions.
Okay.
And then, like, I was like, oh, yeah, I love this. I love the sound system in my truck. And she's like, the sound system in your truck is dog shit. I'm like, really? I can't tell at all.
Bum bum bum. Yeah.
Like, apparently our TV, something was wrong with it. It was making a tone that, like, made everyone else, like, feel wrong. And I just didn't even notice. Like, it made everyone else, like, nauseous. And I'm like, da-da-da-da-da, watching YouTube.
Yeah. All I know is I also just scheduled my musical group's next recording sessions, which are going to be down in April. And
Nice.
I am excited because it's going to be a lot of stuff that we've been playing for a while, so it's going to make recording theoretically easier. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I need to actually, get my shit together and make sure that we have all the music set and all this other stuff. So it's going to be a next week kind of problem to start thinking about that. But
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do next week since I have Monday and Tuesday off from the Navy.
nice.
Part of me might just go work at the railroad the whole time, especially because we're gearing up for things and stuff. Part of me is like, time off might be nice.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Time off is fun. So here's a funny story for today. So we're experimenting with a new time clock system at our work so that way we can avoid actual paper things for that and actually have it be all digital and automated and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so our director of HR was kind of like showing us like, hey, here's the new app. Here's like all the features it has. This is why I like it. And since you're in management, we want to test this first. And so we start going in and I'm like, oh, well, this is fun. And then they said, yeah, pull over your paycheck and see see if you could see it. And for a while we couldn't. We finally got it to load. And then I noticed I got a raise and nobody told me.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah, got a raise of $1 an hour. And, I was just like, because it was both me and another guy were like, we don't want to necessarily call this out, but did we just get a raise at work? And our HR lady's like, oh yeah, our boss talked about that. I guess we never told you. And I'm like, yeah, you didn't tell me. Don't get me wrong, I love this. This is the best news I've had in a while. But it would kind of been nice to know that I got a raise instead of just finding out. Whoa. Money.
Well,
You know what that means, chat? We're paying down the debt. We're now at $63,000. Pay down the debt. Thank you, Tultree. See, this is what makes Tultree dangerous. He's quiet, but he's got some stuff lined up that, it'll just appear out of nowhere. And, makes him dangerous.
excuse me.
Did I just hear
Rockstar
Midland,
for
or did
life.
I hear just a clip of Midland? I don't know.
Oh, so you want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
So even though I can't keep a tempo and I'm completely tone deaf, I was the #1 chair trumpet when I was in high school.
Nice.
Basically, I essentially went full autist and did mental math in order to, because I figured out the rate at which I could go 1 + 1 or whatever in my head, and I used that to figure out a tempo. So I did that while playing in order to maintain a correct beat.
I mean, that's a way to do it. Might not be a great way to do it, but it is a way to do it, so congratulations to you.
Hey, there's one loaded car for Silva. You want me to just leave it?
Yeah, leave it.
Up at Robinson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was weirdly good at the trumpet because it's patterns. I'm good at patterns. Once I figured out a way to keep tempo, I could do it.
And then you will acquire a taste for freeform jazz.
No.
So,
Like, I have all the respect in the world to jazz musicians. It's not a kind of music I dislike. It's just not for me.
mm-hmm. So one day I unironically was searching for the Now You Must Acquire a Freeform Jazz song from SpongeBob. And I actually found the whole, like, I think it's like Douglas LaPlante or something album or whatever, whoever it is. And it's really good. I'm not a fan of freeform jazz, but that album is like bopping. Nice. So,
yeah, SpongeBob, the old SpongeBob show, like, had some bangers, man.
Well, this wasn't even like SpongeBob original. This was like from the 60s or 70s on vinyl, just a freeform jazz album, and they got like a 5-second clip, and it's like really good.
Yeah, but like the effort and the curation and music choice and design and story of the old SpongeBob was just amazing. Like, the modern SpongeBob show could never pull off the Bubble Bowl.
Did you see that they are now recreating old episodes in SpongeBob with new SpongeBob? I forget what episode it was, but they were... I think it was an Imagination Box. They were like brought it back and were playing with the format. It's not good. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's like Teen Titans Go, and how like Teen Titans was just so much. It was such a good show.
I will give Teen Titans Go credit though. They actually had a Freakazoid episode, which I was not expecting. But
did you ever see the episode where the villain is called Rebooter, or something like that?
No.
And he reboots the universe, and like they're like, "You'll never get away with this." He's like, "Oh, but I already have." And they show footage from the original Teen Titans, and all the Teen Titans Go characters are like, "Oh my God, look at how cool we used to be. What happened?"
Okay, that's actually really funny.
that was a really funny meta. Like, I will give them that. Like, 2 episodes is not a good show, Mick.
Yeah. Well, what's a TV show that really, I've not really watched a lot of, but something else influenced it, and I love it. It was when the team from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared did the episode of Adventure Time. No, it wasn't Adventure Time. It was Gumball. And
I don't think I know that one.
Do you know what Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is?
No, I don't.
Okay, after stream, you and I are going to watch something together.
How long is it?
A few minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Male bonding.
Yes.
I've never had that.
Yeah. Chat, let me know if you've actually seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and don't ruin it for Zam, if so.
Yeah, I've never had regular male bonding. All I have is military grade trauma bonding.
Also acceptable.
All right, I'm headed down the branch to Appalachia.
Okay. You are mostly clear down to Appalachia. There's a train that I need to move out of the way, which I'm going to quickly do for you.
All right. Oh, hey, look, you're at like 312 subscribers.
I know. We continue to grow.
What's the monetization cutoff?
500 is when I can start being monetized.
Okay. Apparently, I'm up to like 270.
Nice.
Yeah, I should probably be streaming this on my channel, but I won't.
Oh well.
I don't have all my shit set up, and the last time I tried to do it, it went poorly. Yeah. A lot of my motivation was I really wanted to finish So I talked about I wanted to finish the Deer Valley Splody Boy in the ES&D paint for Mark, or at least the prototype. And like, I knew about the AngryRagtimer boxcar a long way up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this done before he does his video, and then I didn't. So who cares?
Wait, were you the one who was modding stuff for Deer Valley for him?
No, I'm the one who makes the decals for ES&D.
Oh.
No, I do the real life stuff. I can't code to save my life. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the heist decals and stuff that are available. That's me.
Okay. So eventually when Ragtimer needs a new logo, because the one I have is definitely not one I threw together in 5 minutes.
If you want actual like graphic design, talk to Wings. He is amazing. They are amazing. Sorry. The entity known as Wings and Strings.
Yes. The one and only Wings and Strings.
Yeah. Amazing artist.
The artist formerly known as Wings and Strings.
Yep.
Oh god, it's Midland!
Cockatoo? Alright, cool.
Midland, welcome to the chaos.
I see the chaos. I see you are in fact indulging in the chaos I began last stream.
And I'm fixing it, thank you.
Fixing it. You're doing exactly my plan.
Well, it was blocking my main line, damn it.
It was set to go. Like,
there were multiple trains in its way.
Wonderful.
Well, the Alarka switcher's on the way. Past Cochrane.
Nice.
Oh, God. Hey, so question.
Answer.
Why do you have one of the most powerful locomotives in the game on a tube-car passenger train?
So that would be a question for the one and only Midland 1072 Productions here.
Because it's not a passenger train. I mean, it's a way train. It was the only engine I had access to. So chaos was in fact caused.
That's fair, I guess.
I guess there's no way for us to get a diesel stand at Appalachia, is there?
There should be.
It's not like you really need a diesel stand.
No, wait, there is. Never mind.
Oh, is that one of the milestones?
No, it's just already here. And I'm an idiot.
I mean, we knew that.
Shut up.
No. It'd be boring if I did.
Oh, man. There's a lot going on right now.
It's the Henril. The Henril is here.
Hey, hi, everybody. What's going on? Not ground.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, some of us are tired.
Well, some of us didn't bash their hands on a spike mall today.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Do what?
Midland hurt himself.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I don't recommend trying the hammer finger rail sandwich.
Ooh.
How do you even Oh God. How do you even do that?
Called
Very
have
carefully.
hand. Called have hand further up on hammer than it ideally should be, and thus hand meet rail via hammer.
Ah, okay. Yeah, don't do that.
Here it goes again.
What, the game glitching out?
Yeah, the lag.
The loggy,
Hi.
laggy, loggy.
I'm here.
All right.
Hear
So
me now.
Okay, so here's what's going on. So Tultree is getting the Whittier sawmill organized.
Excellent.
Zam's currently bringing the big train back, and by the big train we mean number 1. I am quickly getting the coaling tower, its car of coal, at Appalachia proper. We've got 2 passenger trains that are currently stopped at either end of Whittier because the tracks are still being arranged.
Excellent.
We have a lot of switching still need to do down at Appalachia proper, and then we have 2 eastbound trains at Bryson that need to go. Number 6 needs to bring back the Fontana cars, and we have a westbound train, or we'll have 1 or 2 westbound trains from Dillsboro here in the next half an hour, I would assume. So, long story short, shit's fucked, yo.
Well, I got number 6.
All right.
Oh, I just got there. God damn.
Well, the other Burke could be turned around on the Y, and
wow.
then at Bryson,
Well,
and then we can be connected to another train, like maybe the longer train that needs to go east.
Midland, if you want to take number 6, then I can
No,
go yours.
no, it's fine. I can perform switching duties.
Switching duties.
Switching duties.
Or not switching duties, yard movements.
I think that would be road movements, wouldn't it?
Yeah, number 9, once it's turned around, can go with a train heading east. Toltree, do you need help with the sawmill, or are you good?
I mostly got it.
Okay.
Tonk.
Man, this yard at, like, Appalachia proper is on quite a bit of a bull.
A bowl user?
Yeah,
bull.
it goes from level to grade.
And back again.
Level to grade and back again.
A hobbit's tail.
On the bright side, that might mean that you shouldn't have to worry about random cars rolling down the hill.
Not really.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well,
What'd you do?
Oh, I nailed it! Look at that! Look at that!
Fucking hell.
Oh! 1 foot left! Dutch dropped the caboose in! Oh!
oh,
I totally
I'm
planned
watching
this.
stream now. I see what woe is.
When I says whoa, I
like
means
a
whoa.
glove.
Chat, that's what we call a pro gamer move.
The pants may be slightly brown now.
Yeah, but the
You're-
engine isn't.
That is
That's
true.
fair.
Pants are brown, but the engine isn't. Also, I'm debating about turning around number 6 at Appalachia Junction. Should I?
Sure.
you-
Also, is the coal from Robertson ready to go?
There was only 1 car loaded when I was last there, like 10 minutes ago.
It's likely going to be an in-game tomorrow problem.
Thank you for not dunking me while I take fuel for the precious diesel.
Not dunking.
Pro gamer move.
God, I'm just gonna keep sipping my drink then.
Oh
I
wait,
am-
that's right. I don't have work tomorrow. I can drink.
Wait, you don't have work tomorrow?
Yeah, I took tomorrow off,
Oh.
as well as Monday.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact I already had Monday and Tuesday off, I would 100% just call out. We were they originally wrote it wrong, and we were supposed to get a 5-day weekend, but then someone in management caught it.
Really?
How dare management catch it?
Fucking management.
Yeah. Management ruining everything. as
Fucking
per usual.
khakis.
But yes, Angry, I took tomorrow off. And related to that, I plan to leave here at roughly between 10 and 11 o'clock. Do with that information what you will.
How long does it take for you to get up to me?
It'll probably take around about, probably factoring in stops and everything, 6.5, 7.
Okay.
I'll let you know as I get closer.
Okay.
But we can scheme and shenaniganize at that point.
Excellent. I did have dinner with the one they call Midland, so I was able to confirm other shenaniganizations. But I will also let you know that due to reasons that I have control over, the place we're going on Saturday, I will also be going on Sunday, but for slightly different reasons.
Yeah, you already told me a little bit, so, and I assume that's not something I can tag along for.
Unfortunately, no, because I am meeting with some people in management from the Railroad Museum of PA.
Cool. That's fine then. So I'll probably end up just heading back on Sunday then.
Unless you decide to do something with Midland proper.
Midland will be asleep.
Midland will do as Midland is told he will do.
You're going to enjoy the celebration, and you will like it.
I will on Saturday, but on Sunday I will be asleep.
Talltree, do you want number 7 to... Or no, you've got number 7. Never mind.
I'm kidding. Who gave these people my number?
Your work?
No, it's not my work. It's some stupid political ad that just... They texted me a political ad.
Yeah, they do that. That happens.
Alright, engines are stored. What do you want
Okay.
done?
So, next step, if you want to grab... Let's see, someone's got number 6, so they got a Burke. There
Burke.
also is 734 or 630. Grab either one of those and grab the shorter of the 2 trains at Bryson. That's going east.
East? I thought you said west.
So Burke, grab the string that has the starter caboose on the end. 734 or 630, grab the shorter one that's on track. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm working on it. I'm stuck in the turntable. There we
that
go.
sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, most of my life is personal problems.
Okay, so that's set.
Oh, if you leave someone else in the turntable booth and then turn the turntable, it forces them to the wall. Interesting.
Talltree's track clue clear at Whittier.
Not yet.
Okay. The reason I ask is I'm trying to sneak one of the passenger trains through. That way it'll just remove some of the clutter.
Oh!
That was a noise.
That was, in fact, a noise. What's up with that noise?
Oh?
Everything is fine. Nothing to see here.
Is it fine?
Sam, what did you do?
Nothing.
What did you do to 734?
Is
Nothing.
734 on the ground?
Is it porked again?
No. It's
For
really hard to
734.
judge distance and speed in first.
Where is 734?
On the
it
turntable
alright?
spinning.
Is it okay?
That's fine. Why wouldn't it be?
You're not exactly...
Okay, Talltree, I'm coming up
Common
track
nerves
2 with
about
one of the passenger trains.
Angry,
Okay.
your character is in front of me. Just switch to first person and you can see what's happening.
Ah!
Wait, you're doing what now?
I'm bringing the passenger train down track 2.
Oh shit. Do you want to stop it real quick?
Yes.
I'm currently highballing through the yard.
Nah, just have an unscheduled meet. I think that'd be fun.
An unscheduled meet with rapid unscheduled disassembly?
Yes. Well, unscheduled meet with an unscheduled sudden stop. To view the scenic countryside out at East Whittier.
Yes, the chaos has run.
Chaos reigns.
John Rhodes, welcome. And Fairy Wolf. Buffering. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
well,
promise I am
seven-
reading the chats. I just am slightly inebriated.
What's your definition for borked? Like, what percentage?
More than 5 or 10%.
All right, it's not borked. I only did 6% damage.
You know, all things considered, I'll take it.
Yeah, for me, that's nothing.
Genuine question for the group: has anyone ever tried Mountain Dew and whiskey?
Yes. I've also tried Mountain Dew and vodka. And have I told that story before?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Question
here's another embarrassing angry story for all of you kids at home. So, your boy Angry, when he got to college, was, you know, open to trying things, and
Zan, what are you doing?
Trying to stop.
Okay, how's that going for you?
Well, I'm going the other direction. So, well,
Okay, just wanted to be sure.
anyways, so Angry, how to put this politically correct? When you're a freshman in college, you are open to new experiences and new ideas. And one of those was drinking in the dorms. And, you know, as one does, I was there with a couple of dudes. We were just kind of passing around a bottle of vodka. And at the time, I was really into Mountain Dew. Like, holy shit, did I drink a lot of Dew.
You did the Dew?
I did the Dew. But, well, that switch is not set. Now we're good. But here I was drinking Dew, and I had this beautiful idea. I would go down to the vending machines downstairs. What's number 5 doing, Taltree?
I'm just stopping on the Y.
Okay. With your permission, I want to get number 8 and number 2 clear of you. That way you don't have anything coming for a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hold out for you.
Cool, thank you. But anyways, so Angry starts drinking. And he gets a 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew out of the fucking vending machine in the base floor of the dorm. And then ends up replacing what he drank out of the bottle with vodka. So the less Mountain Dew I had, the more vodka was in the bottle. And
awesome. Good plan.
You know, at the same time,
Solid start.
I was really hitting on another pretty girl who lived on the dorm floor above us. Her name was Colleen. Different Colleen than the other story I told yesterday or the day before, by the way. So just for context. And so after a little while of doing this heavy drinking, I pretty much was just drinking straight vodka with a touch of Mountain Dew.
A whisper, if you're feeling fine.
Exactly. And at some point, drunk brain decides that he's going to go down to the bathroom just to take a piss. And as I do, I apparently, as I was told later, started spinning in circles, saying at the top of my voice in a very high-pitched falsetto, "I feel tingly."
I'm sure you did.
So, so I just started spinning around. Eventually, made it to the restroom, but then also, let's get this train moving here. The girl, I texted the girl like, "Hey, we're drinking, come on down." And she was immediately alarmed because she was more pure than I am. Let's put it like that.
It's a low bar, but okay.
Shut up. But basically was like, "Okay, mister, you're really drunk." And I'm like, "And you're really pretty." And this is all being told to me after the fact. So some of the stuff here in the story maybe slightly...
Exaggerated.
Yes. So... Or not exaggerated, but just may not be 1000% correct, just slightly correct. But apparently she then, like, I don't want to say jumped me, but basically, like, grabbed me and by the collar of my shirt, dragged me to my my dorm room and threw me onto a gold chair that I had at the time. And the chair was something that was like really beat up, but it was like really comfy, had nice armrests. And so she basically grabs me, grabs the comforter off my bed, and cocoons me like I'm a fucking caterpillar. And tells me pretty much point blank, "You are drunk as a skunk, and it is time for you to sober up. And when you wake up in the morning, you're gonna call me and you're gonna thank me, and we'll grab lunch. Capiche?" And I'm like, "I love you." And then she said goodnight and like threw the lights off and locked my door behind me. So I basically was cocooned, almost straitjacket like, with a girl that I liked basically taking care of me. And that was a fun night. There were probably other things that happened, but I honestly do not remember or know what they are. But no fun times, if people were wondering. It was just a, you know, a time, if you will.
It was PG-13, not... Well, that's actually a really sweet story. It's less embarrassing than...
True.
Zimzam,
Yeah,
why are you attached to my train?
I'm a mid-train helper.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all. Oof.
There's also the Alarka switching that needs to happen. Or not Alarka, the, well, I'm kind of midway through that. I'm going to hop back to that once I get this engine out of the way.
Also, the Burke totally could have handled this whole thing.
But we can divide it up for more fun for everyone.
No, I recombined it. I'm literally a mid-train helper right now.
Let me ask this. You say there's switching needing to be done at Alarka.
Not at
Is
Alarka,
there
I'm sorry.
stuff-
I meant Silva.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if there's stuff that needed to be switched at Alarka. Should the Burke back up and grab it?
No. Alright, now that
Burke.
passenger train is off and doing its thing. So, Toltree, I am out of your way. Let's check Robinson Cole real quick.
Yeah, after that,
There's-
you can come see the 40-car train.
There's approximately
like
two
two
cars up
cars.
here, so I would just leave them.
That's what yep, that was the plan.
Meanwhile, at Governor's
What
Island.
shenanigans?
Burke? Wait, hold on. Why is that 1225? Fucking Polar
Why is-
Express.
Excellent.
Be advised, Big Train. You will have a meet at Ella with the passenger
Wait.
train.
I just noticed. Did you notice the name on the side of the locomotive? On the cab of the locomotive.
Of which locomotive?
1225.
Hold on. T. Hanks?
Yep,
God damn
Mr.
it.
Hanks himself. Damn it.
Why, the North Pole, of course.
Y'all a bunch of
This
crazy,
is
stupid
the
idiots, and I
Polar
love y'all.
Express.
This is Midland when he's tired. In fact, Midland's actually probably going to leave this train in the hands of Zam because Midland is tired.
Well, so I'm just going to drag 734's dead weight.
I mean, if you want to, that's entirely up to you.
I think it's completely doable.
Oh, yeah, the Burke will do it. It's not like there's a serious grade this end of the railroad.
Burke.
Wait, are you out of the Burke?
Oh, it can be.
No, we were slowing down. I wasn't sure if you were already.
I'm just coasting because I was told I was told there was a meet.
There
Oh,
is a
at
meet
Ella?
at Ella.
Are we gonna fit at Ella?
No.
Okay, cool. Saw by.
You'll have to do a saw by, yes.
Or we could split the train, just take up both tracks.
Oh,
And
Angry,
block
did you,
everything?
Lock the railroad down.
Did I what?
did you see what MSAL trains put in chat?
I'm here on
They're
to join on my own
violating
rule G things angry shenanigans. Well, thank you, MSAL Trades. And yes,
You
Midland
are a
did
bad
happen.
influence.
See a Fairy Wolf. Literally, I have a lot of people in my life that have the same name. So, as much as it might seem like I'm trying to keep names confidential, it's literally just because of random happenstance where where like multiple people that have the same name all have interesting stories, which is also something that happened at my last job before I started working for where I work now. So I worked for a music company, and for a while, my direct supervisor has my same name, or had my same name, and so there was always a joke of, "Hey, Angry, is Angry there?" You know, that sort of thing. If people were calling the store, but then I also managed another store for that same company that had another person below me, also with my same name, that was also shared by my boss. So we literally had, hey, Angry, it's Angry. I need Angry. No, not that Angry, the other Angry. And it was actually really comical. I realized that story was not as fun as me getting tied up into a cocoon and told to go to bed. But, you know, it did happen, so...
Do you want to hear about how I got blackout drunk and wound up in a Polish model's apartment?
I was intrigued
I'm sorry,
now,
what?
and you have my attention.
So I was at a party, right?
Uh-huh.
And this girl seemed really into me, but I was very drunk and I'm very socially awkward. Like, this girl invited me back to her like apartment, which because it was like a big like I guess block party, but on a floor set, like on a floor of apartments.
Uh-huh.
She invites me back to her apartment, takes me into her bedroom. On the, you know, she had the excuse of, you want to come see my hamster, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I love hamsters. And then I proceeded to just play with the hamster, and completely missed every sign of the fact that this girl was, you know, out on the bed waiting for me, and I was just like, this hamster's neat. It's letting me pet it. Like, this is a nice hamster. Yeah.
He's a man
So
of focus, sheer commitment and will.
yeah, like I was just playing with the hamster and like giving it treats and just having a great time. And I guess she took offense to that. And then so I found out later she was crazy, wasn't invited to the party and had crashed it, but spoilers. So she's like, hey, we should go back to the party. I'm like, all right, sure, yeah. No, I saw the hamster, I pet it, I gave it some treats, it's snacks, that sounds reasonable, let's go back to the party. Well, then she tells this one like fucking 6'4" motherfucker, which isn't huge because I'm 6'3", but anyway, she tells him that I tried to like push myself on her, which I didn't. I was too busy petting the hamster. And then so he comes over and decides he's gonna beat the shit out of me to teach me a lesson, which fair, but she was lying. But I was so drunk, I'm talking to someone else, and like my head keeps moving, and I'm like, something's happening. Like I don't understand, and like my head's just kind of bobbing. Because he's hitting me like punching me in the back of the head, and I just don't realize it. I just can't figure out why my head keeps moving. So I turn around, and then the next blow connects me with me square in the face, and then it just knocks me on my ass, and then I'm on the ground, and my head's being bounced off the ground, and I'm so drunk, I'm like, why am I on the ground now? What is happening? I don't understand. And then like my head's bouncing off the floor from his blows. And finally, I'm like, oh, I think I'm getting punched. And so I reached up and I grabbed his chin and his ear and I twisted, and he just rolled off of me in pain. I just stand up, and apparently I obviously couldn't see myself. I'm just like covered. My entire face is just covered in blood. I can't feel anything because I'm toasted. And my friend who had brought me to the party had like gone to the bathroom. So this girl takes me to her apartment and starts cleaning me up. And then, so it's this Polish like supermodel blonde girl and her two lesbian roommates are like cleaning the blood off my face, and I'm just like, I don't know how I got here. And then my friend finally came and found me, and he's like, I leave you alone for 3 fucking minutes and this happens? What happened? I'm like, I have no clue, if we're being completely honest. I'm just here now, but I don't know where here is. So yeah.
So I've got a similar story, but minus the Polish supermodel and minus the blood. So, I don't think see, the thing is, I've got a lot of stories, but I just can't remember if I've told certain ones of them to certain friends groups. But,
hey, Midland, are you still in the Burke?
Burke's all yours.
Oh, okay.
So, this was a year or two after I graduated college. I was interning with the Smithsonian, which is something I did do, and I'm very proud of that fact. But that has nothing to do with Smithsonian. The key thing is, with some of my friends that I went to high school with, one of them had ended up at college and was doing a co-ed rooming situation with a girl. And they were not an item. They were just, hey, we need to save money and we're theater people. And theater people aren't, prudish about sharing apartments with guys because we just need to save money. So I meet her at New Year's, and I'm immediately like, holy fuck, she's cute. She's incredibly, like, witty and funny, and likes the same kind of music I do. Like, all the stuff that no matter what, you're like, oh, this is nice. So I immediately made it a point to go and spend more time with that one friend in the hopes that I would run into his cool female roommate. And over time, I started to hang out with them, and then I took her on a couple of dates, and it finally got to the point that I'm like, hey, do you want to be a girlfriend? She's like, yeah, that'd be like, girl, let's go on a date. Let's be nice. So this actually ties in well, because I should have told this yesterday for Valentine's Day. I forgot that this happened on Valentine's Day, like 10 years ago. So Angry decides, like, hey, Valentine's Day's on a Friday. Let's hang out. Let's, hit up a bar or two and just kind of chill, see what happens. And she's like, yeah, I'm in. So I head up with, some flowers and all that. Give her the flowers. Everything's great. And then she's like, okay, I'm waiting for our ride to get here. I'm like, what ride are you talking about? I've got my car. She's like, no, like 2 of my friends are coming to pick us up, and then we're going to go downtown to one of the bars. And I said, oh, well, what are their names? And she gives off 2 guy names. And I'm like, okay. That was not necessarily in my plan of people for today, but, fuck it. We're still early on in the relationship. I'm not going to judge. But then the moment they get there, she's like all over them and barely giving me any attention. And that continues through the rest of the night, where I almost feel like I'm now the third wheel to my own date. And, like, we go dancing, and, that's fun, but, like, I feel like her attention's getting divided. And then we get food, and then go back out for another bar. And then we end up in the lobby of a condominium, like, apartment thing for a while. Because one of the guys, or one of the girls there, I don't know, like, knew someone who worked there and was just hanging out in the lobby. And at this point, I'm pretty mad. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this was supposed to be like a date with just the 2 of us. And now there's like 2 random guys like hogging all of her attention, and I'm getting nothing here. And it's also late. I've been drinking. I don't feel well. I'm kind of done. So finally I text her, and I'm like, I'm not feeling well. My heart's acting up. I need to head out. And so finally she's like, oh, okay. And, tells the friend at the front desk, okay, well, I'll be back. I'll see you later. Gets all of us back to their car. They drive us back to the girl's apartment, and they leave. And I say, fucking finally, you know what? I'm just gonna crash on the couch. Because I am so tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. I'm not feeling well, and I'm frustrated. And so the easiest thing to lay on was the couch that was right by the front door. And so, as the moment we get in her apartment, I just crash. Unbeknownst to me, the entire night, she was wanting me to make a move, and finally decided that it was time to take matters into her own hands. So what does she do? She apparently, because I had passed out by this point, strips buck-ass naked and stands in her doorway inviting me to come into her bedroom, and is like trying to like get me to move, and I'm just like face down passed out on the couch. And after like 10 minutes of trying to get my attention, she finally like gives up and is frustrated and just goes to bed, but leaves her bedroom door open with the hopes of, oh well, he'll finally see, like he'll come to and he'll notice that and he'll come crawling into bed. Except I'm dumb and I'm awkward. And so I wake up at like 6 in the morning and I see that her door's open. I'm like, I'm going to close this real quick, just, give her some privacy. And I go ahead and I clean her apartment for her, use the restroom, and I basically just leave a note that says, hey, have a great day, whatever. And of course she breaks up with me that day. But I'm like, I didn't know, like, anything, because I'm so just fucking tired. But yeah, that was,
Yeah, guys need, like, runway marker lights telling us what to do.
The moral of the story here is guys are stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're
ladies
just
out there-
oblivious.
Well, there's also, like, the risk of,
Anyway-
like, you could either be really forthcoming and risk being a douche and doing something really uncool, or you could try to play the cautious game, but then you sometimes miss the signals. And for people like me who miss all the signals, like, you have to, like, stop me and tell me bluntly what's going on.
I think I could honestly have a girl who likes me hit me over top of the head and still not pick up on the hint. Just straight up. So
Yeah.
for any ladies out there in the audience, if you like a guy, please make it as obvious as possible.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you think there are any girls watching the stream?
There's Kitiara.
Yeah,
fair enough.
we know there's at least one.
At
Although
least
is
one.
Kitiara
Ah!
is here, or was here.
Okay, we're good. Sorry.
That was an interesting noise.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to do, like, a differential hitch. Because I thought I set the brake on the other train, and I didn't, so I'm trying to, like, catch it.
Did somebody send the passenger through? You did. Okay.
I flipped that switch back. Okay, I did.
Hey, what's the order of operations to MU steam engines?
Cut out the rear one, and then I usually checkbox MU on both.
Do you MU both? I thought you only had to MU the one.
I've had issues just doing the one, so I usually do both.
Okay. Also, as a bit of a side note, I'm gonna have to pull the train into Bryson. I'm pulling number 6 into Bryson right now, sticking it on track. Couldn't be bothered to count, but it's on the other side of the passenger train cars. I gotta
6.
run for a few minutes, but I'll join back shortly.
Okay.
Alright, I'm double-headed and I'm leaving Ella.
Speaking of running, Midland is going to run to his bedroom and go to bed.
Okay, night-night.
Okay. Well, bye, Midland. I'll see
Bye.
you soon.
Have a great night, guys.
Boy.
Yep. And I will see the rest of y'all shortly.
So now is when I tell the embarrassing story about Midland, right?
Alright,
Nah,
How
he's a good
embarrassing.
dude.
Huh?
Nah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of anything bad about Midland.
Midland is of pure soul and pure heart.
Yeah, he is. I'm not.
Neither am I, but whoa! Holy hell! It's interchange time.
Oh yeah, it's 37 cars isn't a full interchange though, so that should be the only other one for the day.
Nice. God, I did not realize we were playing this long.
Yeah, I have a couple of drunk idiot stories. I mean, I woke up in Seattle in a strip club with a chick from the USS Nimitz on top of me, and a stripper smacking me in the face, telling me to get my idiot friend to get out.
Nice.
That was a fun night. I accidentally got into a exclusive club in Seattle, and they had a really so. No one told me where we were going, so I was wearing jeans and a Chevy shirt and like a Vortex Optics hat, because I'm kind of a redneck.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the place we went, like this really high end club, had a dress code, but my friend had gotten us on like the VIP list. And so they were like, well, and the bouncers were like, oh, he's on the VIP list, and just let me in. But because I was clearly different from everyone else in the club and in the VIP section, everyone thought I was a country music star, and all the girls were trying to like get with me.
Damn.
Like, I literally had a girl in the middle of the dance floor try and, yeah.
Yeah, I've only been to a strip club once, and I was taken there against my will.
No, this wasn't a strip club. This was like a dance club.
Oh.
Like, just a bar club thing. Like, you go there, you dance, and you drink. That, not a strip club. Like, some chick just thought I was famous and thought she'd get, like, with a famous guy.
Fun.
Apparently, the wait staff also thought I was famous, and, like, they tried to bring me, like, $500 and, like, $1,000 bottles of champagne. I'm like, no, I'll take a beer. Thanks. And then one of the guys who went there with us had like some kind of autistic meltdown, and I mean that literally. And then ran into the women's bathroom and then threw up all over the floor, and then they kicked all of us out.
Nice.
And then he revealed to us that he had duty the next day, so he freaked out and then tried to run into traffic. It was a long night.
That sounds like it. All right, let's pay down the debt. Well, we could pay down 2,000. We're at 60, so we've paid down $5,000 just on this stream. So,
wow.
Well done, boys. You're doing the Lord's work.
I'm Hey, do you mind if I AI this train and use the restroom?
Go right ahead.
All right.
Well, I guess while he's doing that, I'm going to tell the story about how I was taken to a strip club against my will. Because people always wonder what the hell I'm talking about when I tell this story. So this was around the same time that the other girl, I was trying to get to know her. It was just after New Year's, and I went up to the apartment where the dude and her were, and a buddy of mine and another friend of mine were like, hey, you know what, let's go downtown, let's just have some beers, let's hang out, because it's been a while since we hung out together, and it'll be fun. And he's like, okay, bring some money with you, and we'll have a good time. So I said, okay. And so we hop in his car, and we start driving downtown, and we pass the club that we normally would, or the restaurant, the bar we normally stop at. And I was like, bro, where are you taking me? He's like, oh, you'll see. He's like, what do you mean I'll see? What the fuck's going on? And finally, he's like, my other friend's like, you're not taking us to a fucking strip club, are you? And he just like turned around cackling from the driver's seat like, ah, ha, 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 ha. This is happening. And so we pull up out front, and it's like 10 degrees below zero. So the parking meters are frozen over where we would normally have to park. And so we try fidgeting there with that for a little bit. Then we finally go in, and because we had not known that this was a strip club trip, we had no cash on us. We had to use the ATM with like the high-ass fees to get just a little bit of money for dances or whatever. And we were not mentally prepared, physically prepared, dressed the way we should, anything like that. It was a time. And so finally, like, after being there maybe like half an hour or an hour, we're like, dude, we're not prepared for this. Can we just leave? He's like, no, I'm having a great time. And he's getting a lap dance and like all that. But with me, with ladies, I try not to be a creep. I try not to be weird. Strip clubs are not my scene. I don't like going there. I think they just, do a terrible job of, treating women like objects as opposed to people. And, after maybe like an hour, hour and a half, we finally leave. And we're just all mad at him. Like, why did you take us here? Like, if we had known, we would have been prepared. We would have been ready. And it was just a whole fucking time. And we were trying to leave multiple times and not even go in. But the dude wouldn't let us say no. So it was weird. Now, granted, I'm still best friends with that dude who took us there against my will. But thankfully, he is known not to take us to a strip club against our will. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it on that.
Can I go through East Whittier?
You might have to go down 2.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the situation is at East Whittier. That would be a Talltree question. I think he's up on the mountain with one of the engines.
Yeah, there's lots of things on 1.
You should be clear to go through.
One of the switches was wrong. Yeah, I can make that. What? Why was the AI engineer trying to pull through a, 15-pound set?
Because that's what they do.
Talltree, I'm coming into East Whittier on 2.
Okay.
Also, your thing's in the mail.
All right, let's get these shuffled in. And then I guess we have to take a look at the fucking interchange again.
Do you need me to coal and water the engines at East Whittier since I'm going down 2 anyway?
If you'd like to. Although I don't think there's any coal in there.
There's not. Is there anything that needs to go to Silva?
Yes, a lot of those cars there need to go.
I mean, I can grab them if they're easily accessible.
I think it's a lot of the stuff's on 1 that is needs to go.
Oh, I'm gonna need double heading. Yeah, I'll grab them. Big train.
Anything that needs to go east. Send it west. East.
I just the local that's double-headed.
Yes, the double-headed local has this tradition.
Yeah, a C55 consolidation and a Burke.
Yeah.
God, I really want Western Maryland I-2 decapods in this game so I can double-head them.
That would be cool. Yes, Rockstar, we went from railroads to strip clubs. And, I don't apologize for my stories. You want to hear fun, entertaining content? This is your fun, entertaining comment.
Oh.
Also, I'm on my 4th beer
We're
right
fucked
now.
with it! Oh. We're good. We're good. I'm just going to be here for 9 years as I recharge the stream. I'm going to uncut out the perk so it helps recharge. Someone lined the switch into the engine house, and we took that at 33 miles an hour with 2 engines, 35 cars, and 2,500 tons. Stop putting my throttle at 100! Poultry, is that you?
No, I've just been working with the logs up at Connolly Creek. Angry,
Well,
was that you?
No,
No,
I'm
I
down
can
at
see-
Silva.
Huh.
Yeah, I can see his stream. I don't think
Unless
it's
I
him.
accidentally left the switch open. I might have, which I apologize for that.
Another one was open, and I closed it. That one...
Because I was trying to work with the log cars that were at the repair track, so that might have been me.
No, well.
Okay, well, we need to get this engine out of the way. So that's going to need to load up. 65 people for a Larga Junction. Holy shit. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these pulpwood cars out of the way, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna water the engines while I'm backed into the engine terminal. Oh yeah, the Western Melon I2 decapods make more tractive effort than the Burke by
Really?
a lot. 96,000.
Really?
96,315 pounds of tractive effort.
Wow.
That's a few.
Okay, we'll let that charge up. We're going to go ahead and have that back out to the yard. Is that loaded yet? Yes, it is. Number 8's running low on water. Fantastic. Where's number 8? Anyway, so it'll run to Alarka Junction.
But there's
Into
no
a
water
lark.
there.
Yeah, we'll take care of it there.
Alright, well I'm gonna be at East Whittier for a minute, filling up with water because, you know, slow as piss.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get what is that, like 20 more cars? I'm gonna need the water.
Damn right you will. Okay. Well, while we back up to get our pulpwood cars out, because we're going to take care of the silver car and drop those off just to make us some room, let's take a look at the interchange. How bad is it? Bryson, that's a lot of Bryson. More cars for the sawmill. A couple of Wilmot cars. A few more paperboard, and then more coal cars for Robinson Gap. Okay.
So am I gonna take 734 back with the coal cars for Robinson?
Probably, yeah.
Assuming I make it there this century.
Yeah, well, we also have the 90 down here that it can come rescue you if need be.
No, I have the power. I'm just waiting on water.
Yes. Now, chat, just to let you know, we'll probably only stream for another half an hour up until 9 o'clock Eastern, just because I do need to do some laundry and some other stuff to prepare for the arrival of the General tomorrow. Yes, the General is actually a real human being who I know in real life. It's not just an internet friend. So I need to make sure that the sheets are changed on the bed, and that I also get some laundry in. But, You also got a bonus stream yesterday, so you know. There you go.
Was that a stream?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't pop. It just showed. It showed up in my YouTube as a video. Otherwise, I would have jumped on with you.
Yeah, it was our secret late night stream that I didn't tell anyone about. I was
Alright.
like, fuck it, we're doing this.
Oh, I renumbered your Burke.
Back from 1225.
It is no longer 1225.
Thank you. Fuck, beer's good.
Yeah, it is. I can't count how many I've had, so I
I've
should
had 4.
probably. Yeah.
I don't know what the alcohol content was on that last one, but I'm starting to feel tingly.
I should really drink water because all I did today was work out. So. I got to work, went to the gym, put some Sapaton on, and the next thing I knew it was 2 hours later and I couldn't feel my arms. And then I went to the railroad and then I just pulled apart valves and now I really can't feel my arms. Who?
Okay.
That is the one problem with like putting your putting that you work at a tourist railroad on Facebook is you get the most random fucking friend requests from foamers.
Yeah. I've actually had a few people since I started streaming try to add me on either Discord or thankfully not Facebook, but either Discord or Steam. And while I appreciate y'all and I think y'all are great, I do keep that tied into just my friend group here. So apologies in advance. If you
I'm your friend.
You've passed the test, Sam.
What, Midland introduced us? Is that the test?
That was a test, yes.
Alright, cool. I think I met you real quick at your job one time.
Yes, the place with things and the stuff.
Yeah. Because that's where I met Midland. In person, anyway.
Well, considering I'm commonly there, that's probably a good guess. Man, my fingers are tingly now.
Ooh. Hey, boy, what them fingers do?
Yeah. Well, the fun thing is, too, I'm also a piano player, so I've definitely not tried to use a terrible pickup line that pianists will sometimes use. Of, hey, baby, let me tickle them ivories.
Okay, honest question. Does that work on other, like, musicians?
Nope. They think it's lame and stupid.
And you're a musician, right?
Yes.
And you think it's lame and stupid.
Yes. But all my jokes are lame and stupid, so I tried them anyways. I'm known for my dad jokes at the place that I work, and people are just like, motherfucking, no.
How much water does the Burke's tender hold?
25,000 or 22,000 gallons.
Oh my god, I'm only at 19.
You're getting there.
That's probably enough. I don't know. Switching uses up an obscene amount of water in this game.
Alright, let's get this out of this yard here. And then once we get the stuff over there set, then we'll come back. Maybe we'll take care of the interchange next stream. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because I'm also starting to get tired. I think the alcohol's getting to me.
Paltry, what are you doing?
I'm getting the rest of the cars for you.
But there's another train in the way.
I'm gonna be moving that too.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're doing that while I'm filling up?
Yeah, while you're filling up the engine. Or at least the fenders.
Yeah. Alright.
I didn't push you too hard, did I?
No, I just...
Okay.
The bar showing all the cars suddenly got shorter, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I swear I had 40 cars. Do you want me to do something with 5?
I'm not sure what there is really to do.
So number 5 should head back to
West.
Bryson if
Okay.
there's nothing else for it to do.
I'll push it to Whittier.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing with the cars.
I'm just gonna move number 5 to Whittier, and then push this consist up with the other stuff to Silva, and hook it onto your train.
Wait up to
Gotcha.
Silva.
No, the Silva cars. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause-
full of water if you want me to go pin onto the front.
If you want to, sure.
Yeah. I mean, are you already up in the other track with my cut of cars? Oh, yeah. I was gonna
I'm
say,
right here.
it might be faster
Hey,
just
we
to
paid down the debt again.
do that. Oh, well.
59,000. You know, I was talking about how next week, like next calendar week, I was just going to spend all this time trying to get
Oh.
the debt down to
Paltry.
0, and we seem to be going very well. What's happening?
Nothing.
No, something definitely happened.
He made it more complicated than it needed to be.
Oh. Oh, 2 cars got rerailed. What's going on over there?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know.
Our safety
Also-
rating is already taking a huge tank. We don't need it to keep tanking.
Paltry, what are you doing? I think Paltry's just chaos.
I'm just wondering how this happened this badly.
Yeah, why did you split the cut of cars you already split off of?
I thought I would have time to switch around, but
What's going
then
on
I
over
realized,
here?
oh shit, the cars were split anyways, and I hit the stuff
Yeah.
that were stopped.
Do you want to just get the
What the
Silva
fuck's
cars?
going on over here?
You want to just shove the Silva cars up on 2 and I'll come back and get them?
Yeah, because 5's, I moved back far enough, I can just use 5 and push it back.
What the fuck's going on over here? Oh dear lord. There's so much chaos at Whittier right now.
Dang.
And we're rolling down the track. Rolling down the track. Now, I'll make my little pitch here that if you're watching the channel right now and you're enjoying what's going on, please consider liking the video and subscribing to us here. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers so that way we can enable some cool stuff for the community here that we're starting to build. So please, if you're watching and you've liked the fun train stuff we're doing, consider doing that here. If not, that's cool too. We're happy you're along for the ride. But let's get the banana train all set up here. Let's see, we're coming to Dellsboro. And let's see where we're aiming for. Gonna go down the main. Got one car ready there. I think what we'll do is we'll put this on 3. Why does it say don't mind the chat for the next minute? I'm now nervous. Because I have a feeling I know what it's going to say. It's going to say, like, told you we railed one car, told you we railed one car. And that's what makes me nervous. So it's not the Discord chat. Okay.
All right, I have about 15 minutes left. That was my wife.
Okay. Yeah,
Apparently,
we'll probably...
it's snowing.
Oh, well, that's fun. Yeah, we won't be on for too much longer here. Look at the note in recording chat.
All right. Paltry, why did you only put 3 cars up? What are you doing? Paltry.
I'm typing in the chat. I just told Angry to look away for a minute.
Why do you only have some of my cars? Give me all of my cars.
Motherfucker.
All right, I'm pulling up clear of the 2
I'm
switch.
getting the rest of your cars.
I have 60 cars and 4,029 tons, so give me the rest of the cars as well, and then we'll flood Silva.
Behold, I have made my glorious return.
Wonderful.
General, just a heads up, we'll probably be hopping off here sooner rather than later.
Okay, so should I even bother moving number 6?
Probably not. Yeah, I think, actually, yeah, I'm getting really tired. I'm going to call it here.
Let me, just give me a second to have me and Taltry put this train together.
Okay. Well, at least for those watching the chat here, we'll end the stream. We'll keep the server up for that little bit of cleanup to continue. But on behalf of all of us with the Banana Train, thank you for watching all the shenanigans. As we said before, if you like the content, please continue liking and subscribing to the channel, sharing the content with your friends. We certainly appreciate it. But otherwise, we're going to call it for the night. I am tired. I've been at work all day. And I also have had 4 drinks. So we're going to call it. Thank you so much. We will not be streaming until early part of next week. So come back then for more stuff. Subscribe to the channel so you get to see daily content between now and then. Otherwise, bye-bye, you slimy-ass motherfuckers. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.